So I'm giving from beginning again. First, just type in browser, any browser, Spring Tools. Okay, Spring Tools. It is STS download. So you will get the spring.io, the link. By default, Visual Studio Code, but Visual Studio Code we are not using for the Java development. Even we can use it, but it is not required. So go for the Spring Tools with Eclipse. Click on here. Okay. Then again, which operating system you are using, Linux, Apple machines, or Windows machines. So which operating system you are using, just click on download. Once you download, it will give you the zip folder. Extract the zip file using the WinRAR or 7-zip. So you guys knows WinRAR, right? If not, you can download, but it is a very simple app. See, this is the icon. WinRAR is nothing but this is the icon. Okay, this is icon. 7-zip download means 7-zip. See, 7-zip download. The icon like this, 7Z you will get. 7-zip is 7Z. This is icon. So both, right click on the zip file, click here. Okay, extract file, not like, click here to extract. You will get it. Okay, click it, extract. So maybe third option something. If you extract, the folder will be extracted in the same location. Once you open that folder, you will get the icon like this. This is the icon. Once you get the icon, so what you have to do, see, I'm closing the once again my application. So once you click on the icon, okay, so it will ask where you need to save the your created projects. You have to get the location of your projects. Here I am creating the one folder. If you want to create the new folder, you can create it. Browse and create the new folder. It is a default. Already I have created. You can see desktop. Okay, desktop. Inside that MLA Java 256. So this one I am using the same folder for the workspace. Here, if you click on the launch, if you are not getting the default some different names or something, you can go for the browse. Click on the browse, select the desktop. In desktop, you can create the new folder and select it as your wish. If you want to use the new one, I have the MLA Java 256. I am using the same folder, opening it. Okay, see, the path will be in the same. Click on launch. Okay, click on launch. So once you launch the application, this is the default dashboard. So here I already have created the few projects, okay, but you will get the default options. Create the project, these things you will get. And downside you can see the console. Here it will display the output. Here we can write the code. Okay, this is the Eclipse tool, or maybe you can go for the STS tool, the default dashboard. Even we can use the Eclipse IDE also, but anyway, 2 times no need to install the same tools. This one support for the Eclipse apples. Spring also it will support. Spring Boot application will support it. That's the reason I'm using the Spring tools. Okay. Now once you open that and go for the file, new Java project. Sorry guys, Java project. So project name as your wish. You can give the any name, project name. Okay. Here I'm taking the app 1, or maybe you guys go for the evening. Okay, batch 26. Okay, 2026 maybe, because we started in the end of the December. Okay, we can take the 26 evening batch 26. Just you can finish it, no need to go for the any other options, because by default it will select it automatically. So finish it. Okay, fine. Here you can see the project name, evening batch 26, evening batch 26 Java. If you expand that project, the project, you can see the symbol expand. If you click, it will expand, and so sync it to all the folders to the single folder. Now you can see. src folder is the source folder to write the Java code. GRA system library by default you will get because already you installed it, and src folder is the source folder to create the our Java code. So right click on the src folder, new class. Okay, directly you will get the structure of the class also. Right click on the src. Okay, right click on the src, new class, new class. Click on it, new class, you will get the window. Here the class name must be starts with capital letter. If you get a small letter, you can see the small letter. A package name must be specified, means here is a default package you can take. Later I will explain what is the package. After that, started the class name is a small characters. You can see type name is discouraged. By convention, Java type name usually starts with the uppercase letter. So the class name must starts with uppercase letter. Example 1 I am taking. Example 1. So while using you will get very easily. It is simple. Example 1, then just click on the finish. Even if you want the main method without typing the main method, you can select, it will give the main method directly also. No need to type it, but learning purpose, just to give the package only one time, and class name, how many classes you want you can take it. In same package we can get the number of classes. Okay, you can see by default package name came and class name also created. The structure of the class we got. No need to create again public class or maybe something. No need to create it. Now inside the class, see here you have the option to maximize the window, minimize the window also. So if you minimize, you have to search for again, but I am using the, it is basic step for understanding purpose. Later on you can able to see. Okay. Now inside the class, if you want to see the output, we need public static void main method. Without main method, unable to execute. Okay. String args. So here system dot out dot println. So println method, just I am giving the hello test. Done. See, while writing the code itself, you will get the compile time error because while writing the code, it will compile the tool automatically. No need to go for the Java C command. Okay, this is the code, guys. I hope getting it. Okay, simple class and main method, inside that testing the hello test. Now, so here you can see the star mark is nothing but you edited the file but not saved. Once you save it, Control S, the file will be saved. Okay, you can see. And now what you have to do? So two ways we can run the file in the Eclipse IDE. One is play button. You can see the run option. Run as main method. Okay, Java application. Or here only you can right click on the file, main method file, and you can see the run as option. One is the run button here, another one right click the code, main method class, and search for the run as Java application, just to select it. So you can see the hello test, directly will get the output here. No need to go for the again Java C, Java commands not required. It is simple HelloWorld example using Eclipse IDE or STS tool or any other tools also, the same option only. Okay, it is a STS tool. Now, as per our syllabus, today we have to go for the unary operators. We have the 4 types unary operators actually. Pre-increment, pre-decrement, post-increment, post-decrement. The 4 syntax we will see, and then we will go for the logical operator. After that, go for control statements. Now, so for your the best approach, if you want to see example, here is the one window, here is the one, everything is open. If you need only coding, you can click on the maximize window. If you need only coding, you can go for the maximize window, or if you need all the things, you can minimize it. See, maximizing and minimizing. So as your wish. Okay, so if you close that, again what will happen? The restore to the, if you close, you have to search this window somewhere. You cannot find it again. You have to search. Where we can search? This is the search bar. Okay, you have to search for the editor. It is the editor actually. Okay, now, or you can double click on the file, it will open it. So next, go for the simple example on unary operators. Okay, right click on the package. Only one time I will get the package. I told it com.test example2. Finish. So now I'm maximizing the window for better understanding purpose the code. So here, if you want to run the Java file, we need the main method public static void main method. Okay. Main method. And here unary operators. Int x equal to some value, initially 1 is there. Okay, now the line number 9 x value is the 1. If you want to do the continuous increment, continuous decrement, we have the post increment and pre increment, post decrement, pre decrement. The syntax you can see, the line number 11 I am taking the system.out.println of x value. I am incrementing the at a time one value. It is the variable. After that, if you are taking the symbol, the plus symbol is the post increment. The syntax is post increment. For your understanding, I am giving here case post increment. Symbol is any variable, plus is the post increment. The same unary operator, post decrement also we have post decrement. X minus minus. So plus minus is the decrement and increment. So what is the logic behind it? Means when you are doing the post increment operator, when you are using the line number 12, I am trying to increment the value. At a time it will increment only one value, 1 plus 1 2. But here line number 12, incremented value it won't affect, next usage only it will affect. That is a post increment internal logic implementation. The operator, if you print the value, actually we have to get 1 plus 1 2, but you will get the current line incrementing time, the previous value, what is the value you have, the same value you will get, not the incremented value. See, 1 only will get, the previous value is the 1. The incremented value actually is the 1 plus 1 internally incremented, but not affected in the same line. It will affect in the next usage, means next line. So I am going for the next line here. If I print the value, okay, print the value, so without any operator, x value. So now it will be affected value it will give. So 1 plus 1 2 you will get. See, actually already we incremented the value in the line number 12, but it won't affect because the post increment operation is the next usage only will get incremented value, not the before that. I hope understanding. So any confusion please here.
No, sir.
Next post decrement, x minus minus. Okay, post decrement you can see. The same post decrement also same only. The x minus minus is nothing but line number I am taking the 16, a system dot out dot println of x minus minus. Okay, done. Now the line number 16 decremented 1 minus 1 means the previous value is the 2 here, affected value 2 minus 1 is the 1. You have to get the line number 16, but it won't affect in the same line, it will affect in the next line. Now you can see the what is the previous value, the output in the console 2, you will get the 2 only you will get, but not the decremented value. You can see the previous value is the 2, but when it will affect the decremented value next usage, you print the x, you will get the decremented value and effect also after decrement, post decrement. You can see post increment, post decrement. So it is always, it will affected value you will get after executing the position of next line. Example, you are taking the x line number, after that x line number only we can able to see the affected value, but not in the same line incremented time. Okay, I hope understanding. So post increment or decrement both, incremented value also next usage, decremented value also next usage only you will get the affected value. So the same line you will get the previous value, what is the value content, the same value only you will get. So next we have the same unary operator. Okay, post, in place of that we have the pre-increment. Okay, pre-increment. Okay, pre-increment. The symbol is the first, then variable name. Okay, pre-increment. Okay, next pre-decrement. Pre-decrement means the post increment, pre-decrement, what will happen? Post increment is nothing but next usage, pre-increment the same line increment, same line only you will get the affected value. Post decrement is next line usage affected value, but pre-decrement immediate effect, the same line you will get the affected value. Now the x value, final value is the 1. See, the final x value is the 1. If I use the pre-increment, pre-increment x plus plus x, you will get 1 plus 1 affected value in the same line only you will get, that is pre-increment. See, same line you will get the affected value. And so here minus minus x, minus minus x, minus minus x is a pre-decrement. The same line 2 minus 1, it will be decremented to the 1, affecting value also will get in the same line only. See 1, but previously incrementing line is different, next affected value is the next line, like that. Okay, I hope understanding. So these are the operators in unary operators. Okay, and next concept is a logical operator. If there is no doubts, we will go for the logical operator. So majorly we can go for the two types, one is AND operator, another one is the OR operator. So I will show the OR operator, AND operator, the logic. So once you are understanding, then we will go for the simply implementation. First understood the how it will work the logical AND or OR operator. Logical AND operator. The symbol is logical AND operator, and it is equivalent to the bitwise operator also. Bitwise operator is equal to the bitwise operator. Okay, bits. Okay, next logical OR operator. So pipe symbols, it is a logical OR operator. There is no dot. Okay guys, maybe take the dot. There is no dot. And the single the pipe symbol is also bitwise operator. It is a logical and logical OR, logical bitwise. Okay, logical or bitwise operator we can call it. So how it will work actually? Okay, so if you go for the any input A and B, y equal to A multiplied means star actually multiplied by B. So in math programmatically star is a multiplication A star B. When the both the inputs are 0 means false false, the output is 0 multiplied by 0 is the value 0 only. Okay, 0 multiplied by 0 is a 0, and A is the false, B is the true. A is false, B is true. A is false, B is true. Okay, and 0 multiplied by 1, anything multiplied by 1 is the, or maybe anything multiplied by 0 is the guess value 0 or 1. See 0 multiplied by, even if you go for the 100, 2000, 10,000 also, the multiplication value is the 0 only will get, because of the logic behind it you know very well. So next, true and false. True and false, 1 is the true, 0 is the false. Okay, 1 multiplied by the 0 is the 0 only. Okay, done. Next, both the inputs are 1 means both inputs are true, then only the output is true, then only output is true. Okay, it is a logical AND operator working logic internally. When it is in logical AND operator, both the inputs are true, then only it will true, otherwise you will get the false always. Example, if you use the your any login account, okay, any login account, example if you are logging to the company account or maybe your Gmail, okay, you guys knows very well Gmail. Mail is correct, but password is wrong. Can able to log in? So not possible, right? You will get invalid username, password you will get. Both username, password both are valid, then only you will get the login success. Here also both the inputs are true, then only you will get the output is true, otherwise false always. So it is for logical AND operator working false. And if you go for the logical OR operator, okay, logical OR operator, here OR operator is always addition of the two inputs. 0, first both inputs are 0, 0 plus 0 the output is 0 only, then one input is false, another input is true, 0 plus 1, okay, 0 plus 1 you will get the 1, 1, okay, 0, one input is true, another input is false, true, and both the inputs are true only. Okay, this is the logical OR operator. So where we can use the logical OR operator practically, example if you go for the simple, if you are taking the city name or pin code, if you know the city name you will get automatically pin code, if you know the pin code you will get the city. Either any one input, either option is true, there we can go for the logical OR operator, but both the inputs are mandatory, we can go for the AND operator. Here any input is valid, then we can go for the logical OR operator. So bitwise also same only, the operations and everything. Now we can see the simple example using control statement. Okay, then we'll continue other options also. So if you want to use the or and operator, I'm using the if block. Okay, if block. How it will work? The if block, if condition is true, it will go inside the if block. If condition is true, I'm using the, it is a logic actually. Open brace, close brace is the if statement logic. We can write inside that. If condition is true, when the condition is true, if you use the logical AND operator, both the inputs are true, then condition is true. So it will come inside the if block. You will get the logic. So logic true, the condition true, then it will execute the if block. Or else it will go for the else block. We can do the else block also. I will show that. If you use OR logical operator, then the condition anything is true, it will be true, it will execute the if block. Okay. If you want to use the else block, if with else we can use. Here we can use the else. When the if condition is false, it will go to the else, it will print it. Okay. If true, it will print the inside the if block. Take the simple example on the if. Then we have the if else if ladder, nested if blocks, these are things we have. So maybe we guys, okay, we'll continue the continuous session. Tomorrow you guys join, we'll take the session tomorrow, Saturday also. We'll try to cover few concepts regularly. Okay. Now go for the simple example to understand logical AND and OR operator using if block. The class I'm using example 3. Okay, you guys have to type public static void main. So today I'm giving, tomorrow onwards I will go for the shortcuts because you guys have to type for learning purpose. So here I'm taking simply logical AND operator. Logical AND operator, 2 inputs is true, then only it will be true. Okay, otherwise it will false. So the inputs I am taking, the 2 inputs as per the understanding, username password only will take. Okay, username password only will take. The username password string I am using this user equal to admin string pass equal to anything, you can use it, A123. So this is hard-coded values you are giving from the maybe browser or maybe console, somewhere you are giving this input, but I am taking because it is learning purpose. The custom input I am taking, it is a static in data. Now what I am doing, if block, what I told, if block. So open the bracket condition here, username dot equals of, I am expecting the admin first valid data, I am giving it valid data, logical AND operator and the pass dot equals of A123. It is a positive condition, both the inputs are true. See, user value is admin, I am expecting the value also admin only. Inside the user, admin is a pass A123, I am expecting the data also admin. Okay, A123. So you will get the condition true. You can see both the inputs are, for understanding first and printing, you guys, true. Okay, without else block. If you need else block, I will show that one also. Okay, run it. The condition is true because user admin and here equals of the pass also same. Now the expected value and the input value is different. So I am expecting the admin, but here is the Java first input. The first input is false, automatically false into true, false only. True into false, false only. True only, you will get the output. Okay, now the Java and admin is not same. Equals value will check, and user value and expected value both are same, you will get output true. It is different, you will get false. and the password also. Expected value A123 and the input value is A123, both are matching, you will get true. False into true, you will get the false only. You can try here. So there is no output, because if it is true, then only it will go to the inside the if block. If false, there is no else block actually. You don't know what is happening, the code. For your understanding, I am taking here. Okay, false. Okay, for your understanding, I am doing the false. Or invalid credentials, valid credentials, I will show that. Now false condition will go to the else block. See, false. The same. So here I am taking the first condition is the Java, and in place of admin I am taking the admin true only, and password is the A123, but I am giving the wrong password. Java password I am giving. Any character ABCD also you can give it, not only Java. See, ABCD is not equal to the A123. A123 is separate, that is a different characters, and ABCD is a different. If you try, so true, admin and admin is true only. True into false, you will get the false. True into false, you will get the false. Yes. Okay. So as per the logical AND operator, both the inputs are true, then only you will get the true. Otherwise, false. Any other conditions. Now I am making to the, so admin ABCD here A123. I am changing to the A123 only. Now the user and password expected value, the input value same only. Both the inputs are true, you will get login success. You will get login success. If not, you will go for the invalid credentials. Invalid credentials or data. Now you can see login success, username, password expected, and the input data is same. And if you change anything, it will go to the wrong. False, it will execute the else block. That is invalid credentials. We have to get the valid credentials. I hope understanding. If and else, okay, using logical AND operator. Okay, logical AND operator. Now the same logic if you apply for the OR operator, what will happen? That is wrong usage of the any authenticated users. Example, we need the security data, there we need the logical AND operator, username, password checking. If there is any one option, example, if you go for the some other applications or maybe a few companies, if they need mobile number or if they need the mail ID or they need the any other name or something, just for the reference purpose or for login purpose, you need the city pin code, or maybe if you need the only city, anything as per the requirement. If you take it, then it will get access. Now here the Java equals of admin false, it will go to the invalid credentials. Second condition, password and password is the matching, A123 A123 is matching. If you use the logical OR operator, any input is true, it will go for the true only, but where we can use, see, it is true. So for the authentication purpose, we won't use the logical OR operator. We can use for the where security is not matter and maybe that is any one input is true, there we can use the logical OR operator. So I hope understanding, right? Any confusion, please. If no doubts, no questions, okay. For continuation, we have the control statements. If else, else if ladder also we have. Else if means if and else if we can take. So we'll start freshly. Tomorrow maybe 1 hour extra something I can take. We'll complete the max to max, all the basic, very small concepts are there. We'll cover max to max. We'll close. Then we'll continue the continuous lessons. Okay. Thank you.